You're listening to a podcast of Reelblack Radio with Mike D and Steph Renee. Fridays 11 a.m. till noon on 900 AM WURD. And 900 AM WURD.com.
But anyway.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah.
But again, Mike D is with us in studio for today's edition of Reelblack Radio, celebrating 2 years of bringing you good news about black film and TV.
Definitely. Well, with us on the line, we have a really great show, jam-packed as always. So with us on the line is somebody who is in the process of helping to celebrate 20 years.
Yes.
This year is the 20th anniversary of the Urbanworld Film Festival in New York City. Founded by Stacey Spikes and run by we're partners with in the Array series.
Yes.
With Gabrielle Glore and them.
Gabrielle Glore, who you know is my classmate from Penn.
I did not know that. Okay.
See?
Small world.
Yes.
1 degree of separation.
Yes.
If we didn't need it
people
already.
doing big things in the cultural realm.
Right. So, so with us on the line is one of the producers from the Urbanworld Film Festival. Is going to, share with us the lineup and how important it is. One of the things, one of the questions I would like to pose this hour is, what flavor of black are you? We got a lot of flavors to choose from.
And so, joining us on the line is
Aida Z. Muhammad.
Hello, Aida, and welcome to WURD.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Hey,
Hi,
thanks.
Stephanie. Hey, Mike. How you doing?
Great.
Good.
Thanks for joining us. I've been coming to Urbanworld since 1998. It wasn't the first year. But I've only missed maybe 1 year since, and I'm definitely planning on being up next week for a couple days. So the Urbanworld Festival starts next Wednesday, correct?
Yeah, we start on the 21st. We have a full lineup for everyone, during the week. We run from the 21st to the 25th. So, yeah, it'll be exciting to see you again. And definitely we look forward. Maybe, Stephanie, you'll be able to join us as well.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, timing is everything, because this is smack dab in the middle of Philadelphia Fringe Festival. And so I'm committed to doing some work on behalf of the station that's going to keep me pretty much grounded here in Philly next week.
The reason we want to have you on is because Philly is only like a mega bus, bus ride away. And there's some amazing things that are happening. I mean, if we're talking about flavors of blackness and the fact that we have a lot to choose from now in terms of the commercial space, Urbanworld has been providing that for black filmmakers, Latino filmmakers, Asian filmmakers for the last 20 years.
Yes.
And this year is super duper exciting because it's almost going to be like homecoming in a lot of ways.
Yeah, 20th anniversary is a big deal.
It is. Yeah, we are, thrilled to present the films that we have this year, but then also just to really just wrap up what we think was a milestone of a plethora of films that we've had over the years. I mean, we've premiered some really big films and some Hollywood films that have made it and done really well in the box office. Of course, this year we have to acknowledge our two co-ambassadors, Ava Duvernay, who you just mentioned, Mike. We partner with Array, and also David Oyelowo. I mean, he's been really taking this industry by storm and just contributing his talents to the works and the films that he's been a part of. So we're happy to have them co-present this year as ambassadors and be a part of the Urbanworld family as they have been for so many years, but in a new way. So, yeah. Right.
So David is showing Queen of Katwe.
Yes.
Yes.
Who's going to be at the screen?
Queen of Katwe, yes. Mira Nair is going to be there as well. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful night on Thursday. So we ask everyone to definitely, from Philly and anywhere in the tri-state area, to come out and support. Queen of Katwe, of course, is a Disney film, and it's set in Uganda. It's starring David as well as Lupita Nyong'o, and so we really want to show a lot of Urbanworld love to the film. It has been screening in a number of places, but we're so graciously happy and honored that we're having it at Urbanworld this year. So, yeah, we would love for you all to check it out.
Yeah, and it is important, I know that Mike said that we're going to be asking this question throughout today's program, but this whole idea of what flavor of black are you is particularly significant this year, I think, because we've had so much conversation about, beating back stereotypes and looking for well-rounded characters. One of the big cheerleading that's going on now around Ava DuVernay's Queen Sugar sugar is the idea that it takes so much for us to see these multidimensional characters on any size screen. And you all have presented a range of films for 20 years that allow us to see all different sides of ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, when you said that earlier, I was like, ooh, it kind of hit me. What flavor of black are you? I love it because, I mean, we do all come in so many flavors and shades. And one of the things that we love about Urbanworld is that we are and always have considered ourselves to be a multicultural festival. And so the global experience that we strive to present every year is something that we really firmly stick by. And so when we present these films and we feature films from all over the world. I mean, we have films from Tanzania, we have films from the UK, from South America. We're covering the Latino diaspora and, you know, the entire Afro diaspora. But I think that it's really important for us to kind of acknowledge all of the shades and the flavors of our blackness. And I think Urbanworld has been doing that really well. So, yeah, when you check out the slate on our website at urbanworld.org, you'll be really, really surprised to see all of the refreshing new talent that we also will be presenting in some of our films. The actors come from all over. We have some films in other languages, and I just really appreciate the fact that as a film lover myself, I get a chance to attend one festival that really gives me a chance to kind of travel the globe without leaving New York City. So that's really exciting for us.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, let's talk about some of the highlights of the festival for sure, so people can plan their visit. A lot of times, people can only come up for one day, or whatever. So, David Oyelowo, is it a private screening? Can people just buy a la carte tickets for that, or they need the whole pass?
Our tickets, AMC Empire 42nd Street is kind of our main hub and home for the festival. So, tickets are on sale at our website. I mentioned urbanworld.org. Every single film can be purchased with an individual ticket can be purchased. We also have group sales, if you want to bring family and friends or a class. We do have that type of slate where we're covering kind of all demographics as well as age groups. So if there's a teacher out there that wants to bring their students, we welcome that as well. So on Thursday, yes, Queen of Cossacks Way, as we mentioned. If I could run down every single film in the slate, I would.
No. Let me just point folks in some directions.
Yeah.
So I say Homecoming, Gina Prince Bythewood, and Issa Rae are people that have been at the festival. I've met at the festival many a time, and they're coming back with their new projects.
Nice.
Can you speak to that?
They are. So Shots Fired is Gina Prince Bythewood's new project with Fox. And one of the things that we love is that Sanaa Lathan will be here with us. So we're super excited about that because we haven't seen her at the festival in a while. And we also are, as you mentioned, getting some clips and conversations and premiering the highly, highly anticipated HBO series that Issa Rae created, Insecure.
Yes.
So we're all super. We saw the trailer.
I laughed my behind off. I would like to use different words, but I'm trying to be respectful of my listeners. Because, I mean, literally, I have it posted on my Facebook page, and I cracked the hell up because I was like, that is so me.
Isn't it beautiful to just see how she's transitioned from the awkward black girl and kind of progressed into this just astounding content creator? But yeah, Insecure is with us, and so there will be tickets available for that as well. So those two women are coming back, and just to really point out the fact that all of the presenters or the filmmakers that support Urbanworld, for one reason or another, they love us, and we so appreciate that. So they always are gracious enough to bring their new projects to us as well. So we really, really are honored that they always use Urbanworld as a platform to release their new content to our audience and community. So those are two highlights for returning filmmakers, but we do have a number of first-time filmmakers. Short films is something that we always strive to highlight really well and spotlight these short films that are, of course, international. I mean, that's key. Like, we're going to talk later about Kicks from Just Tipping. And his Student Academy Award-winning film actually premiered or played at Urbanworld a few years ago. So you always see nascent talent. And then
also Ava Duvernay, virtually every one of our films.
Yeah.
From our very first short, I believe, played at Urbanworld.
Yeah.
And she's come back and back and back. But now I know you can't just buy tickets just to see
the
Saturday night,
story.
9 o'clock, New Edition story, clips, and conversation. That's going to sell out, I know.
Yeah, you can buy tickets for everything.
Okay.
We encourage that. Yes.
Okay, I thought you needed a pass. All right, so I can get for like $9.99 or whatever. I can go. I can be in a room with all like half a New Edition and Barsheel Gray from New Edition and director Chris Robinson showing clips before anybody else.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
And it's not for $9.99, but for $17.50. Yes. You can be in that room for less than $20. Yeah,
there you go.
That room, and
I know. Well, all right.
You can experience, I think, what I would consider kind of a once in a lifetime moment, because you now have this new generation of young, talented. I mean, oh my God, the talent in this project that BET is presenting, of these young men who are basically paying homage to one of our favorite groups of our era.
Can I just jump in here for a second? So when we talk about connectedness, about how all of this works, Michael Bivins was always my favorite New Edition member. So I need you to understand, because Mike is from round the way, like he reeks it, right? Mm-hmm. So he was always my favorite. I got a chance to meet them the same weekend I met Heavy D, may he rest in peace, when they were in DC doing the Budweiser Superfest.
Okay,
so understand. So just be with me in my teenage self for a moment. And so now the fact that this TV movie is coming out and Philly's Barsheel Gray is playing Michael Bivins, that's sort of a full circle kind of thing.
You're not going to be in the room. I can't believe
know.
Well,
somebody
else can be there.
You're gonna need somebody on like panty cleanup on this one.
Oh my goodness!
Because you got young Barsheel Gray, Luke James, Elijah Kelly. Plus you got
wait. And so, I got to connect dots for people so they understand. Yeah. Elijah Kelly, I loved in Hairspray. Okay. So let's deal with that first. Mm-hmm. And then many other people loved him as the Scarecrow. Not as the Scarecrow, as a Tin Man in the live version of The Wiz, the TV show. And now he's going to be.
No, you were right. He did play Scarecrow.
Oh, he did play Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nipsey Russell part.
Tin Man.
Tin Man was Neo.
Tin Man was Neo.
That's right. Yes. So again, for people who the names may not be familiar to some people in the listening audience, but you have heard and seen these incredible talents in a variety of different ways. And so we want people to get excited about the opportunity to see them taking on new roles and just being their supremely talented selves.
Absolutely. And, I don't want to forget about the other parts of our programming with Urbanworld, because we not only present films, as we've been mentioning, and really exceptional panels and experiences and conversations, but we also get very in depth around the industry, and we pull together some of the key leaders of this film industry and this entertainment community. So we have a digital panel as well, which is probably one of our most acclaimed events during Urbanworld, because it's a limited seating, it's RSVP only, and people want to get in the room to be a part of these conversations. So our digital panels are taking place on Thursday from 1 to 7 p.m. That's all on our website. But we have Russell Simmons featured as a guest, and he'll be in a conversation with Richard Plepler, who some of you may know, your listening audience may be familiar with, but there's full information about the digital panel. We also have a panel around our Africa and the opportunity on the continent. So I know there's been a huge movement that I am just really happy to witness and be a part of, that so many young people are thinking more about intercontinental relationships with the continent, Africa, and all the beautiful countries within, and of course here in the U.S., how we can build more collaboration. So this panel will cover all of that, and as I said, it's on the website, but that's Thursday the 22nd. So you can go to the panel during the day, and then, in the evening, you can come out and see David and Lupita in Disney's The Lovely Queen of Cossacks Way.
Yes.
So
No,
it's a full day. If you choose Thursday or if you choose Friday, you can choose Saturday. There's even activity this year on Sunday. Yeah. I don't think that anyone will be disappointed with the slate or the programming that we have this year. And I know it'll be a good time. You'll bump into people you haven't seen in a while or people you've never met before. But we always just really appreciate seeing all the faces. And right there in Times Square, which is, not necessarily one of the things that we get to experience as New Yorkers, seeing so many lovely brown and black people
That's right.
being in one space and celebrate each other and celebrate the art and in such a very large venue as AMC Empire. We're really, really excited about this week.
Yeah. Well, it just sounds like, anniversaries are incredibly important. 20 is a big, significant number, but we are so thankful that all of the work that has gone into making this really a year, as Mike said, to feel like that family reunion kind of vibe and really celebrate how far everything has come.
Yeah, no matter what your flavor is, you're gonna see stuff and experience things that you won't have if you stay home. If you wait for this to come, you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out on that next Oscar nominees short film. That's gonna maybe 10 years from now is winning Oscars. You're gonna miss out on seeing the sophomore or the first time feature. You're gonna miss out on these panels. Like if you're a filmmaker and you don't have it within yourself to go up to New York and experience these panels and network, then it's a missed opportunity. So Aida, I really appreciate you taking the time, and I'll be up Thursday. I can't wait to see you again. So
yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. And yeah, for all the millennials out there, I have to make this note. Mm-hmm. It's really also a really good time to build up your social media and show people what you support. And I think, we have a great platform to do that. So I know there's folks who go places just to take a photo on Instagram. So
yeah. So what are your hashtags?
Our hashtags are UW20, so like Urbanworld 20. And all of our social media is on our website at urbanworld.org. So please connect with us on whatever platform you prefer and stay connected and spread the word. And we're always looking for volunteers. So if you want to come up and not only experience the festival from a festival goer's perspective, but also supporting it with some hands-on, support, we really would look forward to welcoming you. So
that's a nice thing. And so they can find out all those details at urbanworld.org.
You got it.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you both. We really appreciate you.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Aida Muhammad, producer of the Urban World Film Festival.
That's a big deal. It's so great. And so I'm so excited to see so many of our, the people that we know and love associated with presenting, being a part of all the celebration that's going on this year.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be up Thursday, but I'll be back here Friday. Mm-hmm. And I'll report back from folks and maybe get a few things. I'm excited. If you missed a few films at Black Star, they're playing at Urban World, 72 hours of Brooklyn Love Story. A Moving Image, which played at Black Star, is going to be there. And then another movie I'm excited about is Destined, which is the second feature from Q Basir, who did a movie called Muslim a few years back. This is and Tommy Oliver, who's been on our show a couple times. Mm-hmm. He's the producer of that. Okay. And it's a really interesting film. It's, if you love black films, if you love black people, please support Urban World Film Festival.
You've been listening to a podcast of Real Black Radio with Mike D and Steph Renee. Fridays 11 a.m. till noon on 900 AM WURD. And 900 AM WURD.com. Follow us on your favorite social media like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for up-to-date information at 900 AM WURD and at Reelblack.